Ticking, boom, huge story, tick, 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 huge story, boom, started ticking again. Tick, 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 tick. 4 hours later, boom, boom. You're stressing me out. He starts tick, tick, ticking again. The boom goes off twice. First boom, tick, 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 boom, tick, tick, ticking. Second boom, bombshell, the guy who ticks, tick, 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 boom, boom again. Tick, 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 the boom. Tick, 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 ahead of time, ahead of the scoop, and then boom.
There are drugs for that. All right. Somebody surveyed the world, and the world hates Trump.
Pew International, 37 countries, 22% have confidence in Trump. What was Obama's number? 64%. 49% have favorable views of the U.S. under Trump versus 64% under Obama. More trust in Putin than in Trump.
So, the world has lost faith in us. I say good. Now you know how we feel about you, world. You think you're so special? You're a damn mess. Look at yourself, Earth. You suck. You corner the market in awful economic ideas, violent regimes, and jihadist fiends. As we zoom ahead, you, Earth, hold us back. You suck. And I know that for a fact. I spent 10 minutes this morning Googling why the world sucks, and this is what I came up with. That's the world. That's the world. Meanwhile, this is us, the United States. I think I've proven the fact that we rule. Compare, thank you. Compare the world to us. No wonder everyone's trying to come here. There is no line out of America, only in, and I don't blame them. Have you seen Eurovision? It's that European music contest.
Come on, make some dough, add some love, let it bake, have some cake, make some dough, add some love, let it bake. We've got a cake to bake and got no clue at all. We've got a cake to bake and haven't done that before.
Forget the travel ban, we need a music ban. Now, I've seen the world. I once ate a puffin in Iceland. Do you know what a puffin is? This is a puffin. Who in God's name eats something that adorable? The world. Some places eat dog, some eat cats, some eat each other. Tastes like Chipotle. It's not a good place, but not all of the world blows. There's some decent doom metal coming from the Netherlands. I enjoy that actress Margot Robbie. She's from Australia. But the world's great improvements, you can thank us. We export the great ideas, hoping they push out their bad. Remember world hunger? Still a problem, but get this. You know what the bigger problem is? Obesity. Yes, according to new research, over 2.2 billion people are considered obese. You're welcome, fatso. We did that. We revolutionized farming, distribution, and gave you cheap, non-toxic, wonderful, high-caloric food. We helped reduce hunger almost to a fault. 2.2 billion obese people, and we're not even done yet. Because there still exists many bad ideas out there, and it's our job to replace them with the good stuff. Let's take terror. Have you ever seen an obese terrorist? No. We need to double the number of obese people. Stat! But Still, the world's dangerous. Many people leave their countries fearing for their lives, yet they bring the very things that make their country so scary. Sorry, we don't want that crap here. We don't want the reason why you left, and neither does President Trump. So fine, you can come here, but you got to check your baggage at the gate. Now, I get why foreigners are less at ease with Trump, more so than Obama, because Trump's more like America than anyone before him. He's us. More important, he's us on vacation. We demand things. We demand things. We get loud. We don't sit and wait for a waiter. We snap our fingers. We jingle our change. Trump does the same thing. He's us at the pyramids, wondering why aren't there any windows. He's us at the Great Wall, thinking that's not so great. And finally, he makes us the scarier ones. We just went from Obama, a typical sitcom dad, to a biker from Sons of Anarchy. We went from Stephen Keaton from Family Ties to Negan from The Walking Dead. Obama, he was a pushover, and now we got the opposite. And if the world has a problem with it, it's their problem, not ours. All right. Amy? Oh, I got to introduce the guests. Let's welcome the guest. She's so bright, her car doesn't need headlights. Rasmussen Report's political analyst, Amy Holmes. He's so funny, he sneezes confetti, writer and comedian Joe DeVito. Nice beard. Her favorite meal, harp seal. Co-host of the Fox News specialist, Katherine Timpf. And he ties his shoes with rattlesnakes. Former bodyguard, my massive sidekick, Tyrus. All right. Amy, does this survey of the world worry you at all, or is it something we should be proud of?
Not even remotely. And thank goodness President Trump is president of the United States, not of the global order. And that's what we elected. You know, you went through all of the clips of what's going on in the rest of it. I noticed that you didn't include selfies of Katy Perry or Lena Dunham. I mean, we have some bad things we're exporting too.
That is true. Actually, you're right.
Right.
And that almost negates everything else that we've done. Penicillin.
Right.
We did discover penicillin, I think.
Yes, we did.
I know. I don't have a
in
research.
a petri dish with an orange and some mold.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But we brought in Lena Dunham. That cancels out the penicillin. That is, oh my God.
I think you need penicillin after looking at a Lena Dunham selfie. No, so here's where I think that Donald Trump has, he's the new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
And when he drew a red line about Syria, boom, in the words of Rachel Maddow.
Yes.
It happened.
Yeah.
And bombs fell from the sky. So if you saw this last week, again, he issued a warning, like, don't cross this line, Bashar al-Assad. And apparently, Bashar al-Assad listened.
Yeah, that's true. Joe, if the U.S. is so bad, why does everyone want to be here? I don't get it.
Yeah, you're right. The traffic only goes one way into the United States. But yeah, it's a troubling study. I mean, we're way down in the single digits in North Korea. Iran has canceled the 4th of July parade. We're really in a lot of trouble here.
Yes.
I think, Amy, you make an excellent point. Barack Obama wanted to be president of the world, and Donald Trump has no interest in any of that. And he just wants to be the president of the United States, and if that's too bad with the rest of the world, their popularity contest happens at the United Nations, where they're in Turtle Bay racking up parking tickets and passing anti-Israel resolutions. We have work to do here in the United States, and we're not going to worry about what they think about us in these other countries. We can't afford it. He's president of the United States. He represents the American people's interests.
Exactly. You know, Kat, I would applaud that. Although I'm not allowed to applaud. President Trump, it's if the world's a bar, President Trump is like the angry drunk at the end of the bar that you don't mess with. That's kind of refreshing.
Me?
Yes. It's just like you.
No. Well, listen. Again, I don't really care if the president of the United States is a likable dude to the rest of the world. I think that it's great to have bad people not like you. As you mentioned, North Korea, et cetera, et cetera. There's sometimes people say some really terrible stuff to me on the internet, and then I'll look at their profile and I'll be like, go me. I'm glad this piece of garbage doesn't like me. And it's kind of like that on a larger scale.
Tyrus, do you think it's not lowered confidence in Trump, it's more like discomfort over new management? Like he's the new boss?
I'm going to actually stop you right there, Greg. A lot of people don't know this. I'm a world traveler, and I've been everywhere, and they hate us wherever we go. And matter of fact, I was in Australia when Obama was first elected, and their prime minister, president, whatever the hell he is, he got on air and was like, "This is a bad day for the world." Remember France? We took away French fries because they were like they've always been jealous of the United States. They always have issues with the United States because everybody wants to be at the United States.
Yeah.
So the only difference now is mainstream media needs anything to try to push their thing about Trump being horrible. 64%, if you had that grade in school, that's still a D, right?
Yeah.
So you know what? You don't like Trump, you ain't gonna tell him. Because if you do, that's your ass. So, I mean, they're going to hate us, but if you say you want to come over, yeah.
Exactly.
You know, we're good. And France can't say nothing. They'd be speaking German if it wasn't for us. So
that is true. And with a fantastic accent. We're living in reverse world. The world expresses more concern, according to the media, for Trump than they do about terror. They don't care about Venezuela. There are no polls on Venezuela, which is imploding, but there's polls on Donald Trump because he scares them. Thank God he scares them. Okay, before we go, the new question in the Russian investigation is this. If Russia hacked our election, shouldn't President Obama have said or done something? This is starting to sound like a soap opera.
It was a passionate affair.
Blame for the Russian attack?
Her obsession knew no bounds.
So close to Putin.
But when a friend from the past threatened to destroy it all,
President Obama knew that Vladimir Putin was working to elect President Trump.
will their love endure? Or will the truth tear them apart?
Honestly, we don't know.
Rachel Maddow, Barack Obama, and Lorenzo Lamas as Russia, Days of Our Comrades.
Nice, all right. Up next, President